Hi guys, welcome back or welcome if you are new. My name is Kyra and I am your everyday makeup maven, but we're also on a journey in beauty here on this channel. And today's video is an update, my first update because I joined in late, but an update nonetheless for Deck of Panning. I do have one empty or one roll out today, so we'll get to that. But before we do, let's talk about the things that I have made progress on, but that are staying in for one more month. Starting with the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. This was for the Five of Clubs, which was the Prompt Foundation. My goal is to use this up completely, and I think I will take a weight on this one and put it up on the screen for you here so you know where we're at currently. I did not weigh it originally. I just thought when it's finished, it's finished. But it'd be a little bit more interesting for you guys, I think, if I weigh this and then next time we can see the difference. But I have been using this. I've used it so far 4 times in the project. I feel like I might have used it more than that, but nonetheless, it is still in for another month, but I'm really enjoying this. It is the foundation or tinted moisturizer that I have on my skin today, and it's a really good shade match for me right now, so that's good as well, and I do want to get that used up. Next, for the 10 of Hearts, I had the Prompt Nostalgic, and I chose the good old Benefit Hua Bronzer. This is the original shade, and my goal is 20 uses. Unfortunately, I have only used this one 3 times, including today, because I'm also working on a powder bronzer in my 2024 project, which will, by the way, be updating at the end of March, at the end of the first quarter. But my goal is to use this 20 times. So I don't know why I created such a lofty goal, other than this does not get a lot of use in my collection. I have a mini of this in a little duo, as well as the full size in a Benefit cheek palette that my daughter recently decluttered back to me. So anyhow, I just wanted to get some usage on this. I do like it. I have to be a little careful with it right now because I don't have a lot of natural color to my skin, and especially when applying it over a cream bronzer, I have to really rein it in. But it is really nice. I love this product. I'm glad to be getting some use on it, and hopefully next month will be closer than 3 uses. Next, for the 8 of Hearts, I drew the Prompt eyeshadow. And because I'm also doing No Pan Left Behind on my channel here, I decided I was going to pull a single shadow, and this is my oldest single shadow, I believe, in my collection. I've had this for way longer than is appropriate, safe, advisable, so do things at your own risk. But I did, since last update, kind of stir things up and press them down into the thing so that it would be a little bit more creamy. This is old, like old. So my goal for this one, again, is to use it 20 times. What the hell was wrong with me in my intro? But regardless, I've used this 1 time. I should start using it as a base in some of my looks. So this might be a long haul product, but I do want to get my good use out of it this year because I think this will be the last year that I can safely use this. It does not seem to be irritating my eyes or anything like that. So gonna keep on keeping on with that one. Next, I had the 9 of Spades, which the prompt was cities at that time. And so I perused my collection, and I did not want to add another eyeshadow into this project. Can I help you, sir? Do you need to come in? Do you need some love? Oh my goodness, you got that purse? My goodness. You want to go say hi to the YouTube people? Well, in case you were wondering who was making all the noise out there, it was this guy right here. He doesn't like to be separated from his mommy. This is Cooper, and he's gigantic and heavy. So we'll let him hang out for a minute here. Get fur in my lip gloss. Hey, Dusty. Look at that Dusty boy. Oh my goodness, now I'm covered in black fur. You're shedding like the Dickens. Hopefully you like cats as much as I do. So the next product was for the Prompt Cities. So I looked through my collection, didn't want to add another eyeshadow. So I found my e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Tahiti. I really like this blush. It's a beautiful strawberry color, but at the same time, I hate this blush. I don't like this formula, like, at all. Looks like this. I just find it incredibly difficult to get it on my face. And because of that, I just am really struggling with this. I had the goal to use it 10 times. I have used it 3 times so far, forcing myself each time, and each time layering another blush on top. I just find this to be incredibly patchy. I don't know. Like, even on my finger, on my hand, it all just looks patchy to me. And therefore, I think it's a very good chance I will declutter this after I've met my 10 uses. I don't know what it is. I will say I like the Luminous Putty blushes better. I do have one of those. I find that it applies beautifully on my cheeks. Very glowy, mind you, highlighter optional, but this one I'm struggling with, which is why I had set the goal of 10 uses, knowing that that alone would be a struggle for me. So this one is staying in for 1 more month. And then lastly, before my empty and my rollout, I had the 2 of Diamonds, which represents another project. I always really enjoy watching the Graveyard Project pan, where you have 2 different types of products, either collecting cobwebs, something you just don't use very much in your collection, or a graveyard product, which is a product you've tried panning before but didn't meet your goal on. And so I went with that, a graveyard product, and it is my Tarte Sea Breezy Cream Bronzer Mini in the shade Seychelles. But this is what it looks like currently. A very nice dip going in here. I'm kind of targeting my brush in this area here. I think we should have pan by next month easily. I love this color. It is the cream bronzer that I'm using today with Hoola over top. It's definitely older in my collection. I feel like it's starting to dry out because it's kind of pulling away from the pan in here. It's shrinking as it's drying out. So I just want to get some good usage on this. So far, I have used it 4 times, which again could be more. I think I've tracked pretty well for my first month back to panning, but one never knows. And then for the product that's rolling out, it was the 7 of Hearts, which was easy peasy lemon squeezy last month. And that's just an easy product, a gimme product, something that you don't think you'll have any trouble panning at all. And for me, it was my e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Jam Session. Love the new e.l.f. lip oils. They're just absolutely beautiful. I have 2 other shades besides Jam Session, but my goal was to finish it. And after 10 plus uses, and I don't track every single time I apply it to my lips. I track each day that I know that I use it on my lips. So after 10 days, it is pretty much gone. As you'll see here, there's just a teeny tiny little bit down here. It was laying, it got knocked over by Cooper. You can see this was my original mark. It's kind of up on this side, but you can see on these other sides, it's completely gone. I will finish it. Like, I will get every drop out of there, rest assured, but I'm not gonna keep this in for another month and not draw a new product, because I know that this will be gone within days. So this one is an empty. I will show it to you next month in my update in April, just so you can see that I did in fact do what I said I would do and get every drop out of here. I do want to say I love packaging like this, where the doe foot goes all the way down to the bottom so that you are able to get every drop of product out of here. I haven't had to pull the stopper or anything. So I'm very happy with my progress on this, and we are gonna roll something in today. Okie dokie. So I have the game board pulled up on my computer in front of me here. We're going to pull out my super cool Grateful Dead cards here. As you can see, there is the Joker in the front here, and I'm gonna give him a good shuffle and just say how much I am enjoying this project so far. I absolutely adore this project. It's just fun. It's kind of a great way to shop my stash and push myself a little bit to maybe pull out things that I wouldn't otherwise choose to work on. And I also wanted to mention that on the 1st of April, I will have my quarterly update on my 2024 Project Pan. It started out as a plan to pan and is now a 2024 rolling project, which is very exciting. And then also on the 10th of April, I will be updating both my No Pan Left Behind as well as my Project 10 uses. So I hope you will stay tuned for that. I also have a really cool video coming up on Friday where I am calling it something to the effect of Project Hourglass. I have an hourglass palette that I destructed, and I would love to have you check that video out, as well as an all drugstore get ready with me that went up on Monday. So I'm going to cut the cards in front of you here and draw the card from the top. And that is the King of Hearts. Isn't that a cool card? These cards are very hard to play cards with, but I love them for this project. So King of Hearts is hit a pan. Okay, well, I am going to go check out my collection, figure out what I want to hit pan on, and I'll be right back. All right, that was actually pretty easy and quick. The product that I pulled out that I would like to hit pan on in this project is a highlighter. And I only have one other highlighter in my projects, between all the projects. This is a product I knew I wanted to try and hit pan on this year. Whether it was in my planned pan video, I don't think it was, but it's on my short list of products to roll into that project. So I'll just roll it into this one. And that is my Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Peach Glow. I think this is gonna be a gorgeous product to work on for the springtime. I personally love a peachy highlighter, and this one is not only my favorite, but it's also kind of special to me. It was a gift from one of my very best friends, Angela, who is Curly Girl Angela G on here, and she's also doing Deck of Panning, so I'll have her linked in my description box as always. But look how gorgeous that highlighter is, and I've had this for quite a long time. I have a dip going in there, as you can see, so I don't think it'll be too hard, famous last words, to hit pan on this one. But either way, I'm very much looking forward to working on it, and that is my update. I will see you again in April for another update on this project, and I hope wherever you are, you're doing well and having a great day so far, and I will see you in my next one.